Now, the personal planning guide has been designed, like I said, to help the survivor when death strikes. So what's in this? Well, number one, it's the vital statistics. Now, vital statistics is what is required for the certified copy of the death certificate, right? And without that certified copy of the death certificate, benefits cannot be accessed. Any money that you happen to have in the bank may have limited or no access to that. And life insurance, well, that's not going to pay. So you would list that in here. Also in here, at the time of your death, there are 68 things that your loved ones are going to have to do for you. So there's a list of things. First off, so I'll just name a few. Number one, you got to select a funeral home. Number two, whether they want to or not, somebody's going to have to book an appointment and meet with the funeral director. Then you're going to have to choose a casket. This is where, you talk to people and they go, well, that funeral director is just trying to sell me this, that, and he's trying to make me spend, $20,000, right? Okay. No, the funeral director is asking the person about the 68 things if there's no prearrangements in place. They have to do that. And then in addition to that, then you have the cemetery or the crematory arrangements that have to be made. So that's in this book. It's like a checklist. Also in here are the people that you need to notify. Now, everybody tells me, oh, I don't need to write the list. I don't need to do the spreadsheet to put it in the back of the book, Alan, like you asked me to do, because I got it in my phone. Well, guess what? The FBI can't crack into a phone, so you probably are going to need a grandchild to do that for you. Make the list and put it in the back of the book. All right. Now, when you die, okay, it's important to have a prearrangement in place. And you're going to hear me talking about a prearrangement in place a lot today. What that does, it allows, again, the survivor to pick up the phone, make one phone call, and everything's taken care of. Okay. So how does it work? Well, it goes into a life insurance policy that does not require a death certificate to pay. What the funeral home has to do is prove that they did the services that the person wanted in order for them to get paid. Also, it's how you get guaranteed pricing. So I worked with some veterans when I first started this. I've been full-time now almost 10 years. And I would review some people's paper that bought their plans like in the 70s. The visitation the day before, the visitation the day of, the casket, the escorts, and the cemetery property, like $6,000. Those days are history, right? So with the prearranged funeral plans, how you get guaranteed pricing, like on casket, the service that you want, the cremation. What that does, at the time of death, if you die 5 years from now, then the price is still the same, which is really good. Also, for your protection, if the funeral home goes out of business, because funeral homes are businesses, and businesses go out of business, or they get sold, or the funeral home owner says, I don't want to do this anymore. So what happens in that case is the Arizona healthcare system will notify the family that, if you're still alive, obviously, you'll get a note that says, hey, your paperwork is with ABC Funeral Home. You're not required to use ABC Funeral Home. We're letting you know that the paperwork is there and you're free to transfer that. So you get guaranteed pricing, you get protection in case the funeral home goes out of business, and number three, if you decide to leave the great state of Arizona because it's July or August and you said enough of this, I'm going to where it's cool, if it's transferable to another funeral home. Okay, they